Welcome back. I have some news. I have a lot of news actually to share with you guys. Number one, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with my second child. If you don't know, I already have a 2-year-old. I'm about 12 weeks pregnant right now. So yeah, that is like my biggest piece of news. It's been really like hard to hide it on social media because I update my Instagram stories pretty much every day. And I have been feeling really awful, just nauseous a lot. The mornings are really hard for me and just low energy, stuff like that. Normal pregnancy things for most women. So anyway, the second big piece of news is that we are trying to sell this house. I've been talking about this for a long time. I didn't think it would be as soon as it is, but also like time is just like going by so fast, and February is really creeping up on us, and we had been talking about doing this sometime between February and March, so it's actually right on time. We originally were going to try to sell this house by owner. After talking to a couple of our realtor friends, we have kind of been convinced to go with a realtor. Mostly for me, I think it'll just be less work. I am working so hard to try to get this house ready to show, to be photographed and listed, and then to show, obviously. And then there's gonna be a ton of work that's gonna come after that with moving. So it's just it would be a lot to kind of in between that sandwich showing, taking phone calls, and doing all of that stuff by myself. So basically, I am going to Konmari this house in this video. I am starting with the closets. It's kind of a little backwards. Mostly because a lot of people have told me, you don't need to do your closets, you don't need to like clean out, you know, like deep clean before you have the house photographed. It just needs to like look nice. I can't do it that way. Like, I need to get everything done. It's just like for my own mental compartmentalization, I guess. Like, I need to have this house like purged. I need all of the extra stuff we're not using to be either sold or donated. I need the closets to look really good when you open them up. I need to only have things that are essential for us. Like, either we're taking it to move with and we're gonna have it with us at our next location, or it's only in this house for staging purposes. Like, that is pretty much it from like this point on. So yeah, so I'm starting with the closets today. I'm going to, when I said Konmari style, that means I'm gonna take everything out of the closets and I'm only going to put back what we're keeping. It's such a good method, and I wanna share that with you guys because I feel like a lot of people, when they clean a space, whether it's a room or a closet or even a drawer, they don't do that. They kind of look and they see, I need this or I don't need that, and they kind of cherry pick. What you really need to do, because in my opinion it is the most effective method, is to take everything out of that space and only put back what you need and what you plan to keep. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with me through all of my closets, show you guys what they look like before, show you what I'm getting rid of, show you what they look like after, and kind of beyond that, I'm gonna show you lots of things that I'm doing around this house right now to get it ready. And then also, I would like to do a complete house tour. I've been asked for those several times, and I just have never felt like my house is really ready to do a complete house tour. And I still don't feel like it is, but I think now is the time. We're gonna move out of this house at some point. So once I have it ready to be photographed, to be listed, I will do a whole house tour, I think. If you guys are still interested in that, let me know. Leave a comment below. Let me know if that's something you would like to see, and I will do that. What is behind door number one? This is our linen closet. It is filled to the brim with lots of things I never even use. Except for my pregnancy pillow down there. I think I might need that. Okay, so here's everything that was in that closet. Like I said, we don't use any of this stuff. Like, it's just sitting in there. And here is the empty closet. The only thing I left in here are these sheets for our day bed downstairs. Like, I know I'll use those. So now I'm gonna go through all of this stuff, decide what is essential and what is not. Every few months, Miles and I look so forward to receiving our Love Every packages. He gets to open it himself, and he has lots of exciting age-appropriate Montessori-style toys inside of every box. All of the toys are very aesthetically pleasing and blend right into my home decor, which is something I love. But also for him, there's a new skill to be learned, something new to master, and an item that he can love for many months to come. We really try to avoid and minimize screen time as much as possible in our household. So having toys like these around that blend nicely into my home, but also allow him to explore and play without using screen time is really beneficial. And I also really like keeping everything organized in his room. I use this IKEA Eket storage organizer, cube bin, whatever you want to call it, and everything just looks so good on here. My husband got off early, so I freaking packed this car with stuff to take to the thrift store. You can't even see all the way back there. I've even got, the back is packed, and the front. Day 2 of this Konmari purge. My kitchen's a mess. It's crazy. All of this stuff is like dishes and things that are listed on Facebook Marketplace right now. I have sold a ton of stuff on Facebook Marketplace just in the last few days. It's kind of amazing. I love using Facebook Marketplace. I feel like I price things very fairly. I price them to sell, and things sell fast. Like I'll post something and then someone will come get it within the next couple hours. And I typically do porch pickups. So that means all I do is I put the item on my porch. I give them my address. I only give my address to people who are serious about coming, people who don't have anything weird on their profile. So I'm kind of a little picky about that. But I leave the item on my porch, and then they typically leave cash under my doormat. I've done that a million times. I've never had an issue with it. Everyone is always so honest, knock on wood. And then if they don't want to do cash, they have the option to do, I take PayPal and Cash App. And it has been such a great thing for me during this time. No matter what my feelings are on COVID, I want to respect everybody else's feelings. So if there's no contact, I don't have to worry about coming outside with a mask. I've even had people come and look at items and decide that they don't want them. So that happens every now and then. But yeah, it's really great. And I feel like I'm making a little bit of extra money on things that have literally been sitting in my closet and things that I'm not using. So I have a pile of like towels and blankets and things that I'm going to take to an animal shelter, a local animal shelter later this week. And then I'm about to go through this closet here that is off of our kitchen, like living room area. So yeah, let me show you what that looks like. Pretty bad. So a ton of board games that we really don't play, coats my husband doesn't wear, some cleaning supplies that have just kind of been thrown in here, and then tons of paint like I thought. But yeah, I'm gonna take everything out. Okay, that's everything that went back into the closet. It's only things that we need while we're living here. So like the vacuum and my Bissell, what's that, a Bissell? No, it's a Shark steam mop, and then a broom, and then these are things that I'll pack up later. I'm only keeping like a few games, which are in this basket, a couple of really good puzzles that I haven't had a chance to put together yet, but they're really pretty. All of my Dyson accessories, because this Dyson is amazing. Love it. Worth every penny. But it comes with a lot of accessories, so I had to actually put them in a box. So that's it. That's all that's in this closet. And now for this closet. This is in my guest room. If you have been watching my channel for a while, then this room is no stranger to you because I have made it over a few times and I've actually cleaned this closet out before. But I'm doing it with different intentions this time. Obviously, I'm completely decluttering and downsizing. So everything that I'm taking with me is honestly like this Alex drawer from IKEA. I'm totally okay with keeping that full of craft supplies and maybe like one box outside of that. But this closet is packed with things that since I last organized it maybe a year ago, I have only used a couple things, like maybe some hot glue or like some macrame supplies. So why am I keeping it all? got quite late on me in here, and you can see it's dark. I'm actually on day 2 of sorting this closet, which is crazy. I'm gonna show you guys everything that's out is pretty much being donated, except for a couple things on the bed. But I'm getting ready to tidy everything up and fit it into this case here, and that's everything I'm keeping. And I bet you there's still gonna be a lot of room because I'm getting rid of so much, it's crazy. So all of this on the floor is being donated. You can see there's a huge laundry basket full. All of that, I just have some extra empty baskets here. And then I am keeping all of this macrame cording. It's really good quality. I got it from Ganzit, and I wanna use it. I wanna do some weaving. It's like one of my goals this year. Okay, I actually can't believe it took me, this is day 3 of this closet. But like I said before, I had so many like things I was saving for crafts and things that, you know, a lot of it was just, I might use this one day sort of situation. So I feel really good having gotten everything out of here. I moved everything downstairs except for a couple of things that need to be donated. But let me show you what this closet looks like now, what it should have looked like for like 5 years. So just a couple things on the shelves that I'll be taking with me. And you can actually see the floor. And then when you walk in, I put my Alex IKEA shelving back here. And it does have a few things in here. Some of the drawers are practically empty. Ooh, a lot of glue in there, but I am saving some things. You know, I need my hot glue gun, some stuff like that, some extra macrame cording, and some yarn and things like that. But for the most part, I have really gotten rid of a lot of stuff. And then these are sliding doors. I don't actually think I showed the before of this side. Most of what you saw on the floor that I'm getting rid of was over here. So when they come to look at the house, it'll look like this. It's definitely much more appealing, and you can see how much room is actually in here. So yeah, all of the closets on the 2nd and 3rd floor are completely cleared out. I feel so good about that. The only thing I have left to do is to clear out the 1st floor closet, which if I said that this was the scariest and craziest closet, I think I was lying, 'cause that is actually the scariest and craziest closet because I just organized it right after Christmas and got rid of a lot of things, and it is still like stuffed to the brim. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that today. Wish me luck. It could be crazy. Okay, we're on the 1st floor and I have my last and final closet.
I want that.
Okay, hold on. This closet is huge, L-shaped. I definitely want, when we show, for this to be accessible. So it's crazy. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, you can't even, this is as much as I can walk in here, which is crazy. And then you can see I have a ton of Christmas stuff stuffed in here. This is my Christmas tree, all this wrapping paper, Christmas decor I just like took down and kind of just put there. But if you go, you know, you turn this corner here, it goes all the way back. So I need for people to be able to see that because there is a ton of storage in here. It's got these really crappy wire shelving up here, but yeah, so this has to be cleared out. Okay, I only have this front part cleared out, like just the floor. And this room already looks like this. Wow. Hi, I'm filthy. I've been like doing a million things. My husband took a trip to the thrift store for me, even though I feel like this room has actually filled back up with things since then. I've actually sold a ton of stuff in the last couple days. But wait till you see this closet because everything that's in it is going to stay. I'm not adding anything else to it. A lot of it's probably gonna go into storage when we move. And yeah, let me show you what it looks like. So just some air filters to change out before we move, some boxes back there for moving. This chair, which I have another one I still need to do. I plan to do that very soon because I'd love to use these as bar stools in the next place. And then the back of this closet, I did have to fill with some things. Our Christmas tree, and if you know me, then you know I really hoard picture frames. So this is actually not a lot of picture frames. I'm not really even keeping that much. some seasonal winter decor up there. And then some things that I want to just take with us for, you know, my son's room. I really like that globe. I want to put that in his big boy room. My sewing machine up there that I'm going to store. And then these are just like house things. There's light bulbs and power strips and things like that. So, but this is definitely more walkthrough friendly for when we show the house. You can actually walk in here. And yeah, it feels really good to have decluttered as much as I have. I actually did not think I had as much stuff to get rid of and throw away as I did. But I love the Konmari like style of doing that. And I just want to reiterate that you have to take everything out of a space in order to do it properly. It's really, really key to it. And it's overwhelming when you take everything out. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe all that stuff fit in there. But it really is the best way to do it. And now I can sort through all of this stuff. None of it is going back into the closet. That is like the other key thing to the whole KonMari style of doing things, is you only put back what you are going to use and what you love. And it makes things really black and white. I have to say, like moving, I have never thought more clearly about my things until I know that we're going to be going to a smaller space. I know that, yeah, we have a storage unit, but I don't want to store a bunch of just crap in there. So it really helps to make things black and white. I think it's harder when you don't have something like this happening. I know that from experience, but also it's harder when you have a large space because you have the space to store things and you're like, well, I might use it one day, so I'll keep it here. But it just takes up space. And no matter how much space you have, a minimal look and clean look is always going to make you feel better about your space, like emotionally and mentally, whether it is a living space like a living room or a bedroom or a closet that you never open up. It's just when you open that door and just, you can see what you have, you can quickly grab things that you need, and you don't feel stressed out when you open it. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.